Hi, this is Mike, Family DIY TV, and today I want to share with you a hack on starting a fire that I was able to come up with after lighting hundreds of fires in this thing. Now, the nice thing about this hack is you set it up and light it and walk away. So that's the best part of this. You don't have to really mess with the fire too much. You just set it up and let it do its thing. Okay, so for this process, what you need is you need some paper. So what I do is I save any kind of newspapers, that junk email or junk stuff that you get, and I save that, okay? You need dry wood. So obviously you always wanna use some kind of wood that's lower than 20%. If you don't know if your wood's dry enough, you after a while, you'll get the feel and you'll know what is good and what's not. Or you can buy an actual wood meter that'll tell you the percentage that's in the wood. I'll put a link to that down below actually. But you need dry wood. And then what I like to do is I actually started using, it's something called Fatwood. So this is the box here. It's 120 pieces. So this is really the hack. This was told to me a while ago, and it took me a while to actually try it by my brother-in-law when I was actually lighting fires in my Breeo fire pit outside. But I decided to try this, and I bought this 10-pound box last year, and you can see I've only used a little bit of it, but this is really the hack. So I'm gonna show you how to use this. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take our wood, and we're gonna stack it, okay? And what I like to do is I actually like to put the smaller pieces or the smaller pieces in the back so that the kind of the fire is leaning to the back, not leaning forward. I'm gonna put that there. We're gonna put this one here. And in this video, I'm actually gonna do kind of like a time lapse. So you're gonna see how long it takes for this fire to take off and really how much work it is. It's actually very simple. So paper, we're gonna put this in the center of the fire. All right, put it down in there. Put this on top. Then we're gonna take about 3 pieces, okay? So this box is 120-ish pieces, it says. So I usually use 2 to 3 pieces every fire. So really with this box, and it's not the cheapest stuff, it's like 25 bucks for this box, but you'll get about 50 to 60 fires out of this box. So, you know, it's about 50 cents per fire, but for the convenience, I think it's worth it. You know, time is money. So then what we do is I actually put this on the top. You don't put it on the bottom. A lot of people try to start fires from the bottom up. I like to actually have my fire on the top and let all the embers fall down and kind of start it from the top down. Okay. So what we do is we take these, kind of run them in a crisscross along the top. Okay. And like I said, I'm gonna do a time lapse so you can see how long this actually takes. But you can see there, that took me what? A minute to set up. Now we're gonna light it and you're gonna see how this goes. All right, so we lit it. Now I've tried other fire starters. I've tried kind of like more like this fabric stuff. This was what I initially started using, but this just goes away pretty quick. I also tried like these kind of like waxy starter logs. I don't really like to use these, but these didn't work that well either and they were pretty expensive, but I like to have them on hand just as like a backup, okay? So this is really what I like. I like this Fatwood stuff. It's supposed to be all natural and all that stuff. So you can cook on it and things like that. But I'll put a link to this down below. You can get it on Amazon, shipped right to your house, 25 bucks. You can also buy smaller boxes of it if you want to, you know, just try it out. But I think you're gonna like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this go and I'm gonna kind of check back in maybe every few minutes and we're gonna see how it's going. All right, so we're like 4 minutes in and I have not done anything, all right? And this is where we're at. So I'll bring it a little bit closer. You can see it's going. So maybe I'll come back 10 minutes in and we'll, all right, so we are about 15 minutes in. Obviously the fire is red hot. It's going, it's doing its own thing. I have not had to touch it. So I really like this method. Now, if you don't know how to light a regular fire, I would say start with that, learn and perfect that. I know how to start a fire with just twigs and whatever. I don't need to prove anything to anybody. But this is a nice hack. You know, when you're trying to light a fire in your house and you just don't have time and you just want to just get the fire started. So it works real well. This is really this is the hack. I'm bought it and it works. So I'm really impressed with it. So I'm Mike from Family DIY TV. Look down below for the link to this stuff. You get it right sent to your house. But I'm out, and see you on the next video.